Alright, so I finished gluing together all my huts. Here's one. And I punched out 4 holes to just be windows. I originally, where is it? There's one right here. See, these are cut out and they're square, but you know, I decided to do the cutting after I glued them together, which was dumb, and I ended up like, these are all ripped on the bottom. So I went out of my way and I bought a hole punch from where I work, and those will be just fine. They're circle windows, whatever, it doesn't matter. So long as they look like barracks, and I have 3 of them made. 1, 2, 3. So they're just gonna sit next to each other, and you know, they're just gonna sit next to each other. Alright, so I think we can move on to painting then. Alright, so let's do that. Okay, so I got my little barracks done. What the hell, stop doing that. Okay, so I got my barracks done, and we're going to paint them gray. Big surprise. So we're going to paint them gray, and I think I'm going to do like a small rust effect on them. Not completely rusty. Where is my gray? Here we go. So hopefully this will work. I'll be really upset if these things like warp ridiculously. Okay, so let me finish up these, and then we'll see. I'm going to just do this one first, and see how I like this effect of what I'm going to do, because I have another way to do rust, which I figured out online. Somebody else showed me. And, but I'm going to try this way, that I'm going to do. So, let me finish painting that, and then I'll open it back up when it's done dry. Hey. Okay, so we gotta give it a rust color. Rust is like brown orange, right? Something like that. So that's what I'm gonna mix. I don't have orange, but I have brown, I have red, and I got yellow. So yellow and red makes brown, or makes orange. So put a drop. Yellow. A little bit of red. And get my little mixy stick. Slide together. And a bit of brown. Let's see how that comes out to be. Alright, that's a pretty good color. Alright, so we just get our brush now. Alright, I'm going to use actually maybe I should use a small tip brush, because I'm only going to kind of like do each rib, because that's where, I don't know exactly where the rust would be, or the water would have welled the most, whether it would have been on each rib or inside the ribs. That's really nice, actually. Okay. So I think I'm going to stick to this method for these barracks. Now the other method that I used, which actually is pretty good, some of the time, if you know how to really control your paint, is to paint the entire thing red, and then paint the entire thing, or not the entire thing, but most of it brown, and then paint over that gray, and that provides a rust effect. And that's what I used first for rusting, and that's actually a pretty good technique if you really know how to control your paint. I find that it's really not all too great with this method, with things that corrugate like this, because like on the edges of the corrugation, like the very inside bit, you'll paint the entire thing red, and then when you'll do it brown and gray, and you won't get those. You will be less worried about. I don't know exactly how to play. In any result, you end up with you'll see marks of red just striped down there, and so I'm much better at dry brushing than I am coating 3 different colors and then trying to make sure, trying to know just how much amount is the right amount. I'm much better at dry brushing. But whatever techniques works. And that technique that I was just talking about was done by Mini Wargame. They have a video on YouTube. So go check them out. They don't do N scale, they don't do any other game, they just do Warhammer, so. Maybe they do Lord of the Rings. But it's all Games Workshop games. That's what they are. So, there's my bunkers. Can you see that? No, I don't think you can. But it's got a rust effect on it. It looks really nice. So that's that. That's one. And so I'm just going to do the other 2 and rust them, and then I'll show you what I have at the end. Okay? Great. Alright, so I finished all 3 of the barracks. Let me show you one. See if you can't see it. Alright, there it is. You might be able to see. I'll show you this side. It's all rusted up. I'm not sure if you can tell. You could probably see a little bit of it. Yeah, there's brown specks showing up. That's all the rust. But it's not heavy. It's not supposed to be completely completely abandoned. Actually, I think I'm going to paint numbers on the sides, like 01, 02, 03. I don't know, it's unit designation or something. So, that's it. That's the barracks. And I guess I will see you next time when we, I guess, base it. Paint the base, and then I guess decorate it with something. Maybe I'll make little watchtowers or something, or whatever. Anyway, so thanks a lot. See you next time.